So, guys, this is week two, I think, or week three, maybe. And this week has been a lot better. And I've come with knowledge to share. God has really blessed me. Hasn't been a perfect week, but I still have something to share, and that is how to rely on God for strength. Now, this week has been difficult, especially the mornings, like waking up and not snoozing. Difficult, difficult. But let's read the verse. Psalms 14, verse 2 and 3. The Lord looks down from heaven on the children of men to see if there are any who understand, who seek after God. They have all turned aside. Together they have become corrupt. There is none who does good, not even one. Now, what can we take from this? We need to understand that when humans are left in their own accord, they're left to their desires, nothing good comes, just evil. Look at human history, we can see this. It's prevalent, it's obvious throughout all of human history. God has given people up to their desires, and look what happens in this world. So when it comes to trying to be more righteous and holy, it's impossible on your own, because on your own accord, on your own way, you will do evil no matter what you do. Which is why the sacrifice of Jesus Christ is so important, it's so great for us. Because it bridges the gap of God's righteous standards versus our standard for what is a good person. Us humans are limited, our POVs are limited compared to God. So we might say, oh, this person is this person is that, he's a good person, but God views righteousness and goodness and holiness at a higher standard compared to us humans. So now that I've finished yapping about that, let's talk about how to actually rely on God for strength. Steps in learning to rely on God, and I'm going to give the abbreviation APTAT, and it stands for acknowledge, pray, trust, act, and then thank. Let's go over these one by one. First, we have acknowledge. We need to, as humans, need to acknowledge that on our own we cannot do good. On our own, we cannot conquer certain difficult situations. We might seem to have conquered it, but really we just haven't. So we need to acknowledge that we need God. We need to throw away our pride, remove our ego, and confess to God that we need Him, no matter how strong we think we are. Then we need to pray. We need to go to Him in humbleness, in meekness, and ask for help. No matter what the situation, no matter how small you think it is, ask for help, ask for guidance. You can pray to Him, you can write, anything you can do to get in that place of communication with God, genuine humbleness and communication. Then you need to trust. Trust that He will do the things that you've asked Him for, as long as they're not feeding into your fleshly desires. Now I want to read Psalms 12, verse 6, and it goes, the words of the Lord are pure words, like silver refined in a furnace on the ground, purified 7 times. Now, it's this is comparing God's word to refined silver. What do we know about refined silver? It's perfect. It's been made with intention. The God's word is the same thing. Every time we call it a blacksmith hammers down on iron to purify it, God's word holds every weight, that same weight. He doesn't just say things rashly. He knows what He's saying. He knows what He's promising. So we can trust in His, knowing that unlike us humans who may say things and not actually mean it, He knows what He's saying. He means every word that He says. So we can trust in Him that He will guide us, protect us, and deliver us from any difficult situations that may harm us, or any situation, as a matter of fact. Then we need to act. We need to act in faith. With that faith and trust that we've now put in God, we need to go and do the things that will help with the situation. For example, if you're having a rough financial burdens and you pray to God for help, are you gonna A, sit around doing nothing, or B, go work? You need to if you have faith that God can deliver you from it, then you need to act accordingly. That's just how it is. And then once you've seen a change, an impact, you need to go back and thank God. And disclaimer, this may not happen immediately. You may not see change immediately. It may be that you don't see change for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, maybe even a decade. You don't see change depending on whatever your situation is or whatever you prayed for. You may not see it then. But that doesn't mean that you should give up and just come to the conclusion that God isn't real and that He doesn't care. No, you have patience and you hold faith. You should be steadfast in the faith. And that's all I have to say, but that's been really helpful to me this week because I was constantly worried that, oh, tomorrow I'm not gonna get up, I'm not gonna do the things I know I need to do. But when I stop worrying, I push aside my worry, and I went to God, and I prayed for strength, the strength to do the things that I know I need to do, and it was easy. I ended up falling off on yesterday and Saturday because my own incompetence, but I could genuinely feel a change just from asking and trusting that He would deliver me.